Hi, this is Simon Bere. Welcome again to this episode where we are talking about the strategy of things, and in this particular episode we are talking about economic recovery and what we can do as Zimbabweans to make sure that we accelerate the recovery of our economy, returning back to prosperity and growth using the power of strategy and meta strategy, and also maybe meta economics. I know some people ask me what is meta economics. You can get in touch. We can discuss more on that. But today, let's talk about continue with our discussion. And today, I want to talk about the issue of leadership. Most of the people they say the success of every economy, every business, every institution rises and falls on leadership. But sometimes when we talk about leadership, we tend to talk leadership too much in terms of people and not in terms of process and leadership as a force. So today I want to share a bit about leadership, not as people, but as a force and also as a process, so that we can actually begin to embrace this aspect and also use it in a way that can help us to achieve our results. So I talk about leadership. Leadership is in most of the time when you talk about leadership, we think about the top. We think leadership is something that exists there at the top, and then at the bottom we don't have leadership. We've got people who operate things, and so what I want to say is that in real life, in practical sense, leadership must exist at every level for people to produce the results that they must produce. And also for organizations to be effective, we must have leadership at every level of the organization. So I'm talking about the economy. We need leadership at every level of the economy. It cannot be top leadership being left alone and we say we've got top leadership, and when there's failure we say leadership has failed. We need to understand that leadership is not a one-man band, it's not a one-level thing. Leadership is something that is more than individual people, but we need leaders at every level because leadership must exist at every level. Now, let me talk about the basic 5 levels that I can suggest as levels of leadership. So, we have got at the top what we call the visionary leadership, where we have got the people who are managing the vision of the people, like the vision of the economy. People who come up with the vision and people who make sure that everything else that is required for the vision to come to fruition is being done. So that is one level. At the highest level, we've got what we call visionary leadership. Then below visionary leadership, we have what we call strategic leadership. So because once we have a vision, we must have a comprehensive, accurate strategy for us to be able to make sure that that vision will materialize at some point in the future. We may have a very brilliant vision, but if we don't have the strategy or strategic leadership that is effective enough to support that vision and make sure that we achieve that vision will not be reached because there's no strategic leadership. So the next level that we are talking about is we have visionary leadership at the top, and then we've got below it we must have strategic leadership. So this is the leadership that will come up with the strategies that are required for that vision to be delivered. So if you're a leader, if you come up with a vision, the next level that you must be worried about is the strategy level. So you must have strategic leadership, a team of leaders that are able to come up with a comprehensive, real strategy that will be able to help you so that your vision will see the light of the day some point in the future. Then from the strategic leadership, you go to the next level, which is what we call the operational level, operational leadership. So we've got the strategic leadership. Strategists normally they are not operators. They are the people who will come up with the strategy that is required for us to be able to achieve our mission and our vision. So most of the strategies, they will need to pass on the strategies to operational leaders. These are now the leaders who take that strategy and implement it on the ground, or they lead the implementation of that strategy. That is why we call them operational leaders. So that operational leadership is the next level that is required for us to come up with a comprehensive integrated leadership, which is very, very critical for managing a complex situation such as an economy. And then from there, the operational leadership, we need to have what we call the tactical leadership. So the tactical leadership now is the leadership that is required for us to now, at a tactical level, by people who are implementing the operations, who are turning those operations into specific activities. And then we also have another level of leadership, which is what we call the team leadership. So, because when we implement plans, if we implement plans, we always implement plans using teams. We need one or two people who are undertaking a certain implementation. So we need also those people. They also need leadership at that level. If wherever there's no leadership, at whatever level, we'll have problems. So this is the type of leadership that I'm talking about, and we need to make sure that we continue with our program, so that as we move forward, we will come up with some ideas and concepts that can help us to achieve our goals. My name is Simon Bere. Thank you very much for listening to this program. If you want to get more information, sharing ideas on these aspects, you can get in touch with us on +263 77 444 7438, or you can email us at admin@dreamstoreality.co.zw, or you can just get me on my email at simonsbere@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Bye bye.